What is going on, everybody? It is X Factor Xbox here, back with another video. Well, I don't know if I'm going to call it X Factor Xbox anymore. I might change my name, because I think X Factor Xbox is kind of stupid. So I might change that up a little bit. But anyways, today for our rebuild team, we are going to be rebuilding the Denver Broncos. They had a very good offseason, very good draft. As you can tell, they added Jarrell Casey. They traded the Titans a 7th round pick for Jarrell Casey. They added Melvin Gordon. They added Jerry Jeudy. What's the KJ Hill? Is that it? I think that's KJ Hill. KJ Hamler. Not KJ Hill. It's, the Ohio State receiver, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this team, into this rebuild. Alright guys, having a look at the roster. So at QB they have Drew Lock. Yeah, he looks to be the future at that quarterback position. They also added Melvin Gordon this offseason. But it is KJ Hamler who they drafted. They drafted KJ Hamler in the 2nd round. In the 1st round they drafted Jerry Jeudy. Did he spell Jeudy wrong? Is there really an E in it? Yeah, I guess there's an E in it. I must have misspelled it in the name. But anyways, their offensive line looks pretty solid right outside Garrett Bowles. It's really not the greatest. They also have Cortland Sutton, who's a beast. Moving on to the defense. As I said earlier, they traded for Jarrell Casey. They gave the Titans a 7th round pick, which was kind of a dumb trade in my opinion. Michael Ojemudia was, I believe, their 3rd round pick. Cornerback from Iowa, so he's going to be our 3rd corner. We also have Bradley Chubb, Von Miller, Justin Simmons. They have a really good safety duo in Kareem Jackson and Justin Simmons. That's really all we have to talk about. I will update the contracts to all the rookies, and I will give the hidden developments. We also have Albert Okwuegbunam, who I'm going to sign from the practice squad here, because he was one of their draft picks. This guy was not a draft pick, I'm pretty sure. I was wondering if he does not sound familiar. Anyways, we'll go ahead here and jump to mid-season. I will not be doing any sort of trades at the beginning of the year, but I will probably make some trades at the end of the year. So let's go ahead and jump into this rebuild. Alright, we're here at mid-season. I did give Jerry Jeudy superstar development, which I think is very fair. I gave Lloyd Cushenberry star dev. I was going to give Nite Muti star, but I don't want to give him too many hidden development traits. I also gave KJ Hamler star development, which has not been revealed yet. Pretty sure those are all the developments I did give out. Just want to make sure that these are correct. And yeah, I think we should be fine. We should be fine here. We are currently 6-2, which is leading the division by 1 game above the Chiefs here. Do you think we can pull out maybe a divisional title here in year number 1? Did they franchise tag Justin Simmons? Because he's only on a 1-year deal. I'm going to assume they did. I don't remember. But we'll give him a 5-year deal. So lock him up for the entire rebuild. That's the only guy I'm going to give a contract to. So let's go ahead here and simulate to the playoffs, which I believe we will make. Alright, so it looks like we did make the playoffs here in year number 1. We finished 10-6, and we won the division when we beat out the Kansas City Chiefs here. Let's go ahead and auto-upgrade our guys here. We have a wild card spot, I believe. Well, this is year 1, so I'm not really concerned. So I will be simming, and we did lose to the Cleveland Browns 28-21. Not too mad about that. I mean, it's only year 1. We still have 4 more years after this, and this team is already looking pretty solid. Let's go ahead and check out the stats to see how our rookies and our quarterback Drew Lock did. So Drew Lock had 3,000 around 3,500 yards, 26 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Rushing, our run game was not too bad. It was okay, actually. Philip Lindsay, 207 carries, over 700 yards, 7 touchdowns. Gordon, over 600 yards, 6 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton had over 920, 5 touchdowns. How did Judy do? Judy, those are kind of disappointing numbers. Hamler played a lot better. Well, he was in the slot, so 11 sacks led by Garrett Bowles and Juwan James. Wow. Switch tackles for loss, sacks. Von Miller did break the double digits. Bradley Chubb with 7 interceptions, 4 for Kareem Jackson. Brandon McManus was not that bad. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll also be checking out the yearly awards here. Patrick Mahomes wins MVP of the 9-7 Kansas City Chiefs. Coach of the Year goes to John Harbaugh. We are in the AFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Patrick Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Herbert. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Drew Tranquil. Best QB, Mahomes. Receiver, linebacker, DB. So, Von Miller obviously got Defensive Player of the Year with that 16-sack season. So let's go ahead here at Singley to the free agent sphere to see what we can get. Alright, so we got rejected by Eric Armstead. I'm not too mad that we missed out on him. He was very good overall. Nice age. But sucks we didn't get him. But it's fine. We have a first round pick. You can probably adjust D-line with that pick. Let's go ahead and see if we get our any other signings. So we did get Jason Peters. That was the other player I was negotiating with. Just to get him to maybe get a playoff push or a playoff victory next year. Just be a win-your fix. We have 5th-year option here for Garrett Bowles. No, I don't think he does. He's like almost 30. He's not a very good overall. Don't want to keep him. I'd rather have Jason Peters for. Actually, I'd rather have Jason Peters than Garrett Bowles. I'm pretty sure 99% of people would. So let's go ahead here and jump into the draft. Alright guys, how do you look at our draft recap? This was a juiced draft class. Not really in the overall, but in other departments. Michael Rowe was our first draft pick. We got to be prepared for the future here because Jason Peters, this is his last year, and we're not going to resign Garrett Bowles. So we got to the replacements here in Michael Rowe. We're thinking next level here with the selection. 76 overall hidden dev. Hopefully he can be very nice for us. We also drafted in the 2nd round, preparing for the future. This is what I'm mainly going to be doing. Calvin Nesbitt. He could be playing slot. He's going to be the replacement for Boye and Callahan, who are not very older, on the older side. He's 75, also has hidden dev. And then the 3rd round, I was like, we need D-line. He could be a very solid, maybe start if he has hidden dev. And guess what? He is hidden. 69 overall hidden dev. Looks to be our starting defensive end this year. We also got Shadon Church. I was thinking we can start him, hopefully develop him. Guess what? I thought he was hidden. Darnell Slate was our other pick. He was the other hidden development guy. Preparing for the future again. Juwan James. He's also kind of old. So we're going to find his replacement. I think Darnell Slate will be the perfect replacement for him. Not a very good run blocker. But he will work out. And then I selected Matthew DePola. Just because, fullbacks are easy to draft. And then these other guys the CPU just took. Typical CPU drafting in like mid-50s and low 60s, So let's go ahead and jump into season number 2. Alright, so this is a look at the team here heading into year number 2. I moved Michael Rowe over to right guard, start over Graham Glasgow. I think we can honestly make the playoffs back-to-back years. I don't think that's happened since my Jets rebuild. I also moved Huggins to left end, and I'm going to be starting him because he could have a very good development trait. AJ Johnson, I don't know if I said this, AJ Johnson won't be the star dev, for sure that's the only dev upgrade, and Nesbitt is going to be our slot corner. So, hopefully we can make the playoffs and actually win the playoff game instead of going one and done in the playoffs. I think we can make it. Let's go ahead here and jump into the 2nd year. Alright, here we are midway through year number 2. We are currently 6-1. We probably have the best record in the league. Let's go ahead here and auto upgrade these guys. 6-1. We are clearly leading division over the Chargers. Let's go and check out the dev upgrade, see if we got any. Rowe is just star, but that's still really good. 79 overall, he's not up to 79, he was 77, I believe. Slate, I don't believe is going to go up and reveal his development this year, but I don't want to look at it because I kind of want to be surprised. Huggins has not revealed his development yet, but Nesbitt is star, so that's kind of disappointing. But we got some solid players. Huggins, how close is he? He is. Hold on, can I move him to like a rush D end? What rush D ends are like a rush D ends? I don't really know. But we're very solid so far, 6-1. Now let's go ahead and negotiate some contracts here. So we have Philip Lindsay with a 5-year, $30 million deal. I'm basically going to be letting go of all of these players. No real need for them. So we're just going to let these guys go. I don't know about Philip Lindsay. Remember, makes it easily replaceable. I might want to resign Philip Lindsay. I don't know. So let's go ahead here and simulate to the playoffs and see if Lindsay is worthy of getting that second contract. How? Are you serious? We lost out, of course. Oh my god. 6-1 midway through the year to finish 6-10. That is so frustrating. Of course, Madden has to be like 6-1. You think you can make the Super Bowl? No, let's just have you lose the rest of your games. Thanks, Madden. This is why everybody hates you. Is anybody else a development? Huggins is just star, so looks like we just drafted a bunch of star devs. And Slate is also star. So drafted pure stars, which is kind of disappointing, but it's fine. They can develop pretty fast. Let's go ahead and check out the stats. We probably just crapped the bed. Drew Lock, that's actually a pretty good year. 3,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. That's actually very good. He could be up for off of MVP. Rushing, Philip Lindsay was very good. We have a very good run game, actually. Like 1,500 yards rushing. Gordon got 11 touchdowns. Receiving, Hamler broke 1,000. Judy has been very disappointing these first 2 years. Under 500 yards. But KJ Hamler's been a surprise player. Just appears with 11 sacks. So that maybe playoff push thing was a bit over imagined. But we did get the pressure. Of course, 12.5 sacks for Ronald, 7.5 for Drew Casey, 5.5 for Shelby Harris. Anthony Huggins only got 1 sack the entire year. Interceptions, they will get 3. Yeah, that was kind of a down year. I'm just going to check out yearly awards here. So, no, hold on. This way. Alright, so Josh Allen wins MVP of the 8-8 Buffalo Bills. Ryan Tannehill. Drew Lock was actually not up for MVP. Coach of the Year goes to Dan Quinn. AFC Player of the Year, Josh Allen. Defensive Player of the Year, Dante Hightower. Defensive Offensive Year, Adrian Polley. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Individual awards. Anybody win one? No, did not win a single award. That is nice. Well, it's a down year. Madden loves down years apparently, so I believe we can make the playoffs next year. Let's jump into free agency. Alright, so we do end up making a trade. We traded Graham Glasgow, 3rd round pick this year and 3rd round pick next year for the Arizona Cardinals top 10 pick. Number 8, I think this is very good value. We have Michael Rowe. Our offensive line is pretty set. Graham Glasgow is just a backup, and I think we got very good value in this trade. Alright, so another trade. We traded AJ Bouye and this backup right outside linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. 1st round pick 16. I will definitely take this trade. Alright, so we got Malik Hooker, and we re-signed Philip Lindsay on a cheaper 2-year deal. I will take that. We now have a very good safety tandem. We can probably trade away Kareem Jackson now.
You partner with any value. We'll just release him, get the 7 mil back, and then convert Malik Hooker over to strong safety. Now we have the best safety tandem in the league. Boom. Defense just got a bit better there. So let's go ahead and go to the draft.
Alright, so looking at the draft class, it was a very, we needed middle linebacker. There was no real middle linebacker. So we just, I don't know. Well, it's just kind of an odd draft for me. So the first round pick, we got Sherrod Matlock, 7-5 hidden. He's going to start for us. He's got very good block shed, power moves. He's got pretty good speed for D tackle, honestly. And then Morgan Pugh, that was open yet hidden. Unfortunately, he has normal dev. It's going to be harder to develop him. I'm not going to be starting him over Jarrell Casey. He could replace Jarrell Casey. I don't know. And then at 16, I was like, why not? I know we have Melvin Gordon. We have Philip Lindsay. This might think like a dumb idea. But we took Trevor Hollis, 7th overall, hidden dev, power back from Rutgers. He's also kind of an elusive back, so he's got 85 break tackle. He's a little bit slow, 83 carrying, 80 strength. I mean, he's not too bad. And then we took Charles Herrick in the 2nd round, normal dev corner. Probably not going to start for us anytime soon. Melvin Foster, I just took because we need a linebacker, and then the rest, the CP just drafted. I don't see who this Sean Zondi. He has hidden. He has hidden. Oh, wow. Alright, that's our backup QB of the future right here. Sean Zahn. That rhymes. Let's go ahead here, jump into year number 3. Alright, so having a look at the roster heading into the 3rd year of this rebuild. So, it looks like our line is pretty good. It's a pretty good line, maybe outside left tackle, but he's going to develop hopefully pretty quick. We got our power back in Hollis, which, where is Hollis going to play? Hollis is going to be our power back, so he can get some snaps there for the rookie halfback. That's the only real addition on offense, besides the hidden development backup QB. We added Malik Hooker. I'm gonna be starting Anton Huggins. I'm gonna be starting Matlock, and apparently we drafted another hidden dev, 50 something overall player. I'm probably gonna go out there and sign a middle linebacker in free agency, or potentially trade for one. The trade option is probably the most likely one because we could be trading away somebody like Melvin Gordon or Philip Lindsay because we don't need to carry 4 solid running backs. So let's go ahead and jump into the 3rd year. Alright, I didn't know this was going to be taken straight up. We traded Melvin Gordon, Juwan Bentley, and Chris Mandertz. Chris Mandertz just really was there so the trade can go through. I will take Juwan Bentley. We can move him into middle linebacker. His overall is probably going to go down, but I think we can still develop him. Very good trade for us. Now, finally, let's jump into year 3. Alright, so here I'm midway through the year, and we're on 8. I don't even want to talk. That's so stupid. We go from 6-2 midway through year number 1 to make the playoffs. 6-1. 2nd year to not make the playoffs, and now we're 0-8. Like, I don't know, we have breakouts. Maybe we'll get them. I don't know. Don't think we'll get them. Because EA. It's EA. Oh, now we got one Philip Lindsay. That's cool. Of course, all of a sudden we're 0-8. Maybe we change up the playbook. Possibly. It is probably going to be the move. Let's go on and check out the dev traits on our rookies here. So our rookie backup receipt quarterback is still hidden dev. And then Hollis is only. I don't care for that hidden dev. I want him to get snaps.
The D tackle has not been revealed yet. He is getting there for certainly though. And Juwan Bentley, oh, he probably had morale. Oh no, oh yeah, our team does suck, so I would be very low on morale too. I don't know. We have a 76 overall player on our practice web. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, so this is probably going to be a year or a rebuild where we have a good start and then we just completely poop the bed. We have a lot of players to re-sign, a lot of expensive contracts to give. But we have the cap space over 120 mil. Alright, Juwan Bentley, are you really going to do me like this? Von Miller, I will gladly give you this 2-year deal. If you don't accept this, I'm going to be so mad. Thank you. Cortland Sutton has been our only productive receiver. We'll give you a 5-year deal worth 77 mil. You come back, you better have. Bradley Chubb, we'll lock you up on a 5-year deal worth 82 mil. He comes back. Joel Casey, I don't know. I'm going to see how he regresses. A bunch of these guys are probably not going to resign because they're depth players. So we'll come back here to Juwan Bentley. And now let's go ahead here and see to the end of the year. We're probably going to go 0-16 because it's mad. Alright, so we didn't make the playoffs, obviously, because we were 0-8 at midway through the year. So we'll go ahead here, upgrade these guys. We did win 2 games for the rest of the year. I mean, I changed the offensive playbook to the Colts playbook. Hollis just has star and so does Epic. Cool. D tackle has superstar. Finally, something other than star. Dev. I feel like I haven't got a superstar in forever. We finally got one here in Matlock. Morale. Obviously, these aren't their actual roles because morale. Like Juwan Bentley is really an 85, says he's an 82. So we're gonna go ahead here and check out the stats. Probably are the worst stats I've ever seen. Drew Lock is still playing. That's actually really bad. Maybe QB changes the problem. Drew Lock, 3,500 yards, 19 touchdowns, 13 picks. Philip Lindsay, our run game was horrible all of a sudden. Like, didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver. Jerry Judy, why is he playing so bad? He's been awful. Sacks. I don't know what's wrong with this team. 25 tackles for loss. How did he get 0 sacks? I just don't know. Our kicker sucked. Our kicker was terrible. We had one of the worst offenses in the league. And the worst defense. It's cool. Who had the most offensive yards? The Browns. So maybe we change our defensive playbook to the Browns. The defensive playbook, who allowed the least? The Browns. What? So I might as well just try to trade for the entire Browns roster. I don't know. I'm going to edit the schemes and we'll go here to the free agency period. Alright, so I just remembered that I forgot to do the yearly awards. So let's go ahead and check those out. I'm assuming we had none of those. MVP goes to Deshaun Watson, 7-7-2. Texans, of course, the Texans tied twice because he loves their ties. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Lamar. Defensive Player of the Year, Jayon Brown. Offensive Player of the Year, Trevor Hollis. Defensive Player of the Year, Jacoby Goodwin. Individual awards. Malik Cooker won Best DB. Very nice. So at least somebody won an award. On the team. Also check out not the hidden devs, the dev traits upgrades. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Nesbitt went up here to Superstar Dev, so he is now a Superstar Dev corner. Also Joel Casey went to Superstar X Factor, so that's really good. Hopefully we can do better than 2-14 this year. I don't know how we gone 2-14, but whatever. Let's go ahead and go to free agency. Alright, so we got our kicker and punter. I am negotiating with one other person. Are we getting outbid? No, he just hasn't accepted yet. Mitchell Schwartz still hasn't accepted. You know what? We're gonna go after Mitchell Schwartz. I don't care. We're gonna go after Mitchell Schwartz. If we get both these guys, this will probably be the year. But probably not. We'll probably go 0-16. And let's hopefully we can get both those guys. Alright, so we got Deron Payne and we got Mitchell Schwartz. Mitchell Schwartz. And probably move one of these guys to D end. What would Deron Payne's overall be at right end? Let's see. Probably be around the same range he is now, like 83, 84. He goes out at 8. Oh, you know what we can do? You know what? We're not gonna be whatever scheme we are. We're gonna be a 4-3. What is the Buccaneers? They're in a base 3-4. We're gonna run a 4-3. 3-4-3 cover storm. Base 4-3. 4-3 under. Tip 2 for the borders. We'll go up base. 4-3 under. So I have 2 BT tackles. This offense looks very nice. We'll move Jawan James, who's regressed. No, he just whatever. He's morale down. Morale down. All right. O-line. I don't know why the game always does this. Lean sides to do it. Don't stop. All right, we're gonna move Deron Payne back inside the D tackle. So we now run a very. I heard like the Storm defense is a very good one, but it's not gonna fit with what we have here. So we need D end and we need corner. Those are our needs. Hopefully we get one in the draft. We have a 5th-year option. Let's actually look at this. Is for Noah Font. Yes, I will give you a contract. I haven't been looking at his stats at all, so I don't know. He could be playing terrible, but I wouldn't know because I don't really pay attention to stats. So let's go ahead here and jump into the draft. Alright, so having a look at the draft class here of the second to last year, we drafted Eli Lowry, 77 overall, hidden dev from the University of Louisville. He's not very good zone coverage, but he's got 80 press, 95 speed. This guy looks to be a beast in the DB group. We drafted Jason Moon, thinking he would have hidden. Of course, he does it in his normal dev. And then I just drafted, guys that were just going to fill depth for that position. So, let's go ahead here and jump into year number 4, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is year number 4. We'll do one more year after this year. Alright, having a look at the roster here, heading into the 4th year of this rebuild. So, the offense basically looks the exact same. Except we added Mitchell Schwartz, and that was it. Offense looks the same. We obviously drafted Eli Lowry. We traded for Deron. We actually got Deron Payne free agency. I don't know why I thought something else. I'm gonna actually sign a middle linebacker. Let's do that now, so I don't forget about it because I usually forget about a lot of things. We'll go with middle linebacker. Whoa! Look, all these is like. The guy is just like good for you to see. Ooh. Do you look somebody who can develop? Or do we go with the man, the myth, legend, Levante David? We'll go with the backup, 77 overall, Levante David. Why not? I don't know if he's okay. So let's go ahead here and jump into year number 4. Alright, here we are midway through the 4th year. We are currently 3-4. Obviously, off to a lot better start than we were last year. So the team is now up to an 86 overall. Let's go check out the depth trait of our rookie corner. Superstar Dev, let's go! 2 superstar Dev cornerbacks. That is what I like to see. We now have 3 superstars on the front. No, at the front 7 is that. Never mind, I don't know. On the DB group, we have an X Factor, 2 superstars, and the defensive back core. DB core. Whatever you want. I don't even know what you call it. We're currently in the race for the leader in AFC West. And we have some negotiations to do here with Mitchell Schwartz, Lindsey, Levante, KJ Hamler, Drew Lock. No. So I want to get Lloyd Cushenberry back. I want a 3-year deal. I know we're not going to be going after this year. So we'll go with Cushenberry. Juwan James is going to regress. Dalton Reisner. Yeah, we'll give you a deal. Thank you. Drew Lock, don't know. You haven't really been. I mean, you took us to the playoffs in year number 1, but you haven't since. So, don't really know if you warrant that second contract. But he's probably going to get it because, I was actually going to go after Baker Mayfield in free agency, but I decided not to because maybe this will be the year that Drew Lock turns it around and gives us to the playoffs. But right now, they're 3-4 record. It's not really looking like that. Hopefully he can, once we simulate to mid-season, we are in mid-season, to the end of the season. So we did not make the playoffs, unfortunately, but we still have 1 more year, so we can potentially make it next year. So we'll upgrade these guys here. We ended up going 8-8, which is promising considering what you saw when we went the last 2 years. Drew Lock, those aren't like $100 million quarterback numbers. Not even close. He has over 4,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 7 picks. Our run game hasn't really been the same since we lost Melvin Gordon. I don't know, maybe Melvin Gordon's OP in the sense. He probably is. Don't really know what's going on. Judy has been disappointing, to say the least, this entire rebuild. He hasn't broke 800 yards. This is his best year so far, and that's not good for. That's okay. That's like, I don't even know. Cortland Sutton has been the best receiver for us. KJ Hamler has been better than Jerry Judy. With all that 10 sacks. We've got tackles for loss. 11 here. How many sacks? Sacks were around what they are every year. Interceptions 2. We did not force too many turnovers. Only got catches allowed. 4-2 from Kelvin Nesbitt. Jeff Elliott, thank you for actually being accurate. Only missed 3 field goals in carry. I will take that. Let's go check out yearly awards. We have the 23rd best offense and the 4th best defense. So really, the Bucs defense is really OP. Suki Elliott wins MVP, of course, because he's part of the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are OP. Jason Garrett wins Coach of the Year. AFC Player of the Year, Patrick Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. Defensive Player of the Year, Noah Connor. Defensive Player of the Year, Tay Raisman. Check out the other individual. Von Miller wins the best linebacker. He's been our most consistent player because it's Von Miller. Oh, alright, so let's go ahead here and simulate to the re-sign period. See if we can re-sign Drew Lock. Alright, so we got Juwan Taylor, we got Quinn Williams, we got Mekhi Becton. So that's going to be huge improvements to the team. We got ourselves both starting tackles, and we got ourselves Quinn and Williams. We're going all out. This is the final year. We're going all out. Get Cam Newton's OP in the sim. We'll try to get Cam Newton. The Patriots, of course, being the Patriots. And trying to outbid us. But no, I want Cam Newton. OP in the sim. Pretty sure he's won MVP at least once. I'm in the sim and this rebuild. We'll take him. If we can't get him, I don't know what we're going to do. Hopefully we get Cam Newton. Let's go ahead and see if we can get him. Alright, so we got Mr. Cam Newton, Mr. MVP with 5th year options. This 5th year option really isn't going to matter. Michael Rowe's contract. Yes, he's worth it. Every single penny. He's been our most consistent alignment. 100%. I will take that. So let's go ahead here and simulate to the draft. Probably just going to sim the draft because there's really nothing to really improve on. So let's go ahead and do the draft. Alright, so having a look at the draft class, we got Keelio York, 7th overall, hidden dev corner from Baylor. He looks to be very good. Looks to be our third corner. I don't know, I just drafted him because he looked good, and he was good. And then second round, we drafted Eddie Downing, a 71 overall, hidden dev quarterback. That's pretty cool. He's got 80 awareness, which is very good for a rookie QB. So we got that. And then we take Robert Farmer, another hidden dev player. We're getting just pulling hidden devs out of nowhere. And I feel like, wasn't he hidden dev? It was normal. No, this guy. Jameson Jeffrey, hidden dev 60 overall corner. We're just pulling all the hidden devs here. So let's go ahead here and jump into the final year of the Broncos rebuild. Alright, so having a look at the roster here heading into the final year, I think this is a very solid roster. We signed Duke Johnson to the team to be our receiving back. All around, I think this team is very good. We also signed Alexander Johnson back to the roster. Hold on, let me go ahead and generate best lineup. Boom. There we go. It's the best lineup available, possible, is now in. So let's go ahead here and simulate to mid-season. I actually want to check out the quarterback's depth chart because it's probably not going to get revealed. I swear, if he has X Factor, because I'm pretty sure the Jags rebuild, I drafted an X Factor in the final year. Oh, that's crazy. I feel like always in the final year, either draft Superstar or Superstar X Factors. That's cool. And also Farmer, I'm going to check out his because his 100% not going to get revealed because he's never going to start. I swear, if he has Superstar, I'm going to be... Alright, he's just Star. Alright. And then the corner, I'm pretty sure we'll get some playing time, so we'll be fine. Check out his dev. So let's go ahead here and simulate to the playoffs. See if we can make it, because this final year mid-season doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and simulate to the Super Bowl. Not Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, playoff week. No way. We got a first round bye in the final year. Oh my gosh. You serious? And York? And our back QB's almost same overall as Newton. York has three superstar corners. Oh my gosh. This turned from the worst rebuild to the best. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the stats. We went 13-3. Cam Newton, OPQB in the sim. 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 picks. The rushing game was... Hollis had 14 rushing touchdowns. Oh my gosh. Receiving. Judy had his best year, which is very disappointing. Sutton has been very good for us so far. It's an entire rebuild. Sacks. Sacks was at an all-time low. Tackles for loss. Sacks. We got more pressure. We got some pressure here. Interception 6. Oh, from Calvin Nesbitt. Got 6 interceptions. 17th best offense. Offense wasn't the greatest, but the defense has got to be the best. The best. It was allowed less than 5,000 yards. MVP goes to Baker Mayfield. I want to see if... Nope. Coach of the Year? Jonathan 15-1, of course. AFC Player of the Year, Josh Allen. Where's my boy? Defensive Player of the Year goes to Devin Bush, who I was thinking about signing, but again, it would be too much money. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaron Killer. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Kelly York. Best QB, Joe Burrow. Running back, Josh Jacobs. Receiver, AJ Brown. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Linebacker, DB. What a final year. Wait, I want to check out who allowed these. Alright, so let's go down here to defense. We allowed less than 4. That is insane. Oh, let's go ahead here and... Oh my gosh. We already got farther than we did last year. I mean, in the first year. Oh my gosh. Alright. Veteran player. I'm pretty sure he's going to retire this year. I'm saying by me saying a lost step, saying my player used to be, you know what, maybe they're right. The season's alright, maybe it's something. So this, we have to get this for Von Miller. For Von Miller. For Von Miller. Come on. We can beat the Oakland Raiders. We beat the Oakland Raiders. We were in the AFC Championship game. Oh my gosh. We can beat the Bills. The Bills ain't nothing. Sure, they had the MVP, but we got the best defense. We're going to go ahead here and simulate the conference championship. Oh, come on. Give me the dub. We're in the Super Bowl. Oh, we're in the Super Bowl. Alright, we're going against the Bears. The Bears are known for being very OP in the sim with their quarterbacks. That is insane. So any dev upgrades in Super Bowl week? Nesbitt didn't go up to X Factor? Really? After a 6-pick season? Super Bowl. Let's go. Let's jump into the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we are in the Super Bowl. I'm not going to be playing the moments because I think that's, kind of cheating. So we're going to go ahead here and go fast. And we're going to go end of game. To get our second Super Bowl dub in these rebuilds. Alright, we already got a touchdown. Without field goal, come on. We're up by 11. We're up by 11. Oh, they're coming back. Alright. Alright, we scored a touchdown. We scored another touchdown. Come on, defense. We're up by 8. Alright. Come on. Yes! Oh, we are Super Bowl champions. Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh, second Super Bowl ever. We are finally Super Bowl champions in the final year of rebuild. I will take that. I will take that. Super Bowl champions. Beat the Bears. Oh my gosh. I don't know, why did I skip it? I will take that. Newton was pretty good. Our run game. Duke Johnson went off. 20 carries, 145 yards, 2 touchdowns. Somebody had to have a very good game. We were good. We will take this. Alright. That is the end of the rebuild. Okay, our second Super Bowl. Our first Super Bowl was in the Jets rebuild, I'm pretty sure. We beat the Cowboys. So this time we beat the Bears. I will take a Super Bowl dub. I did not think we were going to honestly win the Super Bowl. I thought we were going to kind of get demolished against the Bears because the Bears are kind of OP in Madden. I'll take the Super Bowl victory. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next rebuild. I don't know what team I'll rebuild. I'm leaning towards the Giants, but I might do some other team. I don't know. So I'll see you guys in the next video. In the next Madden 20 rebuild. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. See you guys there.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.